You are through to Mohawk McCarthy here, playing the UFC career mode. We are starting from scratch. As you can see, we've already done the WFA fight at the start there, and we are trying to get from the bottom to the top, all the way to GOAT, or greatest of all time status. First of all, as you can see in the top right hand corner there, my name on this is Mohawk McGregor, just because McCarthy is not in this name, even though Big John McCarthy unified the rules and helped create those. But here we go. What we're doing here, we are going from the very bottom to the top, and we are going to be the greatest of all time. Now with this here, as you can see, we are literally starting from the start. The name of this series, by the way, is Fierce, Strong and Courageous. Now, we are starting from the start, as I said, and we are going to be the greatest. We've already created the fighter here, and you'll see it a bit more throughout there. You can see it a little bit in the top right hand corner what it looks like, and I have used EA Game Face for this, so it is my face scanned in there, and in the next few episodes you will see a face cam there, so you'll keep an eye out for that in the top left hand corner or the bottom left hand corner, wherever I decide. Anyway, we are starting from the start here, so let's just go into it. We're going to go to our first fight offer, and we're going to go for basically somebody who's similar, you know, maybe a little bit of a more of a even fight there. This does seem like the most even fight there, so we're quite similar on striking, quite similar on grappling, quite similar on stamina, and also quite similar on health. He's fighting from the UK, I'm fighting from the UK. I've got a 1-0 win. I've got a 1-0 record there at the moment, of course with no draws. So we're going to start here and accept this fight here, so we can go and build our career. We are fierce, we are strong, we are courageous, we are going for the greatest of all time. We'll schedule the camp, and as some of you may know, playing this game, you can start from your mum's basement or your dad's basement, whichever you want. We do have some gyms here to start off with. We can purchase some. Here at the top there, Crossbreed MMA is off limits to us at the moment. Now, what we'll mostly start doing, we need a good base. We want to get training. We want to go from the bottom to the top. So you know what? For the first fight here, I'm going to go in the basement gym. Now, we'll do 3 weeks of training, because it's up until the fight is... We'll do 3 weeks of training here, because as you can see, we are fighting in 3 weeks anyway, and it's always a good idea, personally I believe, to do the full training camp as much as you can. So we'll go for the 3 weeks there, and we'll see what happens. Now, just as this is loading up, I just want to quickly say, as you can see in the top left hand corner there, Dreadfully Distinct, check them out on Spotify, or check him out on Spotify should I say. So we're going to schedule this upcoming fight here. We've already done that, and we're going to train. Now you need to balance between training and promoting. Now at the moment, learn and spar are off limits to us, so first things first, I always start off with a quick cheeky social media post. You can see it to come up in the top there corner. Jackson Web Builder, watch out, no one is training me, or well, so we've got here a social media post coming like, hey Mohawk McCarthy, get back in the gym you bum. Well, I'm going to, don't you worry mate. So here we are, we've got our little training manual here, and you can see all the calendar points that you get. So you get a weekly points in the top right hand corner, you get your money and you get your social media followers. But let's just start training. So we're already quite good with our health and our stamina there. The grappling and the striking needs working on, so we'll go for that. As you see, another Mohawk McCarthy tag there coming through from social media, so we'll keep up to date with those as we go through the career mode. So first things first, we need to see what works and needs working on most. So we need obviously the striking there, we need the health, we need a good balance. The grappling is what we need to do as well, but it doesn't look like I can do that from my mum's basement. And if it comes in red there, it does look like somebody's already given me a thumbs down on social media, even though I've only got 22 followers. So let's do some bicep curls and get that power up. As you can see, your fitness goes up, and you want to be at peak fitness before the fight. So we'll continue on with this here. We're going to have a protein shake now. We're going to do some shadow boxing. Yes, we are. We need to build up the stamina. We need to build up all the stats there, and you keep an eye on the attributes as well. You keep an eye on the health report, because you can get general wear and tear. Now, we will just do a little bit of neighbourhood bike ride. Always keep your eye on those calendar points up there, because if you don't, you'll lose track. Now we'll carry on. We'll do some jump rope as well. We'll just do a balance of things, just so you know what's going on here. And we've still got no injuries or anything like that, so it's great. We only got 20 points left then. But we'll see. We'll do the bicep curls, because we need to get the striking ability up there as well. Health's pretty good. And now that's the week done. It may seem quite simple at the moment, but as we get further into the career mode, you'll see learning and sparring brings up some mini games there. So we'll promote the fight again. We'll post to social media. Get a little one. Training's going great. Get ready for the one-sided beatdown. Right. So we are going to go straight to the bicep curls again. Build up that striking as much as we can. We're going to do it again. Build up that striking as much as we can again. Are we going to have a protein shake? Are we, Hal? We're going to go for some shadow boxing. As you can see, the striking's gone up there one. The stamina's getting better. We'll do shadow boxing again. And you know, just keeping up to date with things. We know we've got a minor injury, so our strike speed has suffered for that. So you do need to mix it up, else things will go wrong. As you can see, Mohawk McCarthy shouldn't be putting out his training if he looks like that in the gym. Well, okay. So yeah, we'll most probably cut that part there. So here you can see we've got another thumbs up there. Hey at Mohawk McCarthy, love the promo. Keep it up. Well, don't you worry, I will. We will go shadow boxing again, because you need to keep an eye on the minor injuries there. It can deteriorate, as you can see. The striking speed's now in red. We'll keep an eye on that. Shall we do some bicep curls? Yes, we shall. Get that power up. Get that blocking up. It's always good to have power and blocking. We'll return to the calendar. Again, we'll promote the fight again. Now you can see our social media's following has gone up by 2 cents, so we will promote the fight again. Always promote at the start. It only costs 10. Jackson Webb doesn't know what's coming. I'm ready for anything. Right, well, this is what I'm saying. I am ready for anything. What we'll do is we still will work on the stamina and the health there, because you do need to do it. Toughness has gone down by 2. Got a little bit of a injury there, it may seem. We'll carry on though. Anyway, as I said, we'll carry on there. We've got the toughness down by -2 at the moment. The strike speed suffered a little bit. We always need to build the heart and the toughness up though, because that's something that does need working on always. So, we've done some neighbourhood bike rides there. What we'll do is do some shadow boxing. Keep going at Mohawk McCarthy. The more you sweat, the less you bleed. The strike speed's gone down again. We need to keep an eye on that to make sure, you know, we're doing everything correctly. We don't want to deteriorate. We don't want to overtrain. So, we'll return to the calendar. That's that week over. We've got a few more followers there, which is great to see, because the more you get, the more you train, the more you We've got a few more followers there. We are now ready for the fight. It has been the 3 weeks. It may seem a quick bit simple at the moment, but you'll see more as we go along. So, last fight bonus, a fight hype bonus for your last fight result. I didn't record that, but you know, it's something I just wanted to do quickly and get out of the way with. Opponent quality bonus. Well, we've choose somebody who was quite similar to us on a good standing, so it's going to be an interesting fight. We've posted to social media 3 times. The fight hype's still very low because it is the WFA. We are only fighting in front of a few people there, really. But yeah, as we said, I am fighting the WFA. I've got 84%, so a moderate fitness there. You'll see as we go on what that'll affect. You'll see as we go on how the You'll see as we go on how the fitness does affect your fights and all. So You will see as we go through the You will see as we go through the career mode here and we do all this stuff with you, you can see that my fitness is at 80. Oh. You can see here as we go through the career mode there, and as we do all these things, you can see that the fitness is at 84% there, so it's not the best, it's not the worst. You can see we're fighting the WFA, you can see I've now got 26 followers, and also 6,600 pounds there. I am going to be talking in pounds, because that's the correct type of money that we use across here. So we're going to advance to the fight there, and we'll see all the walkouts, we'll see everything that comes with it, generally speaking. I think we do just jump straight into the fight here, but we will see everything as we go along. Always check out the career tips if you are trying to do this yourself. Always check out the tutorials as well, because there are some great things there. So here we are, little sort of bingo hall sort of look-alike, or a little sort of hall there, you know. You know, I can't say myself because I've never fought in front of a crowd, but, you know, it's got to be nerve-wracking. It's got to be one of those things. Herb Dean the ref, here we go. Just keep your distance, throw little things, you know, make sure the person you're fighting is kept away a little bit. Keep your distance. I am a southpaw in this, as you can see, but you know, just throw little jabs, little elbows, little jabs, little elbows. You know, time it. You know, you will see that they will check it. You know, throw your lefts and your rights, mix it up. Keep your distance. Don't let him get punched. Quickly, and then go for a head kick. Missed. Didn't even go for the head kick there. You will go for the body. Your computer AI is quite intelligent, by the way, so, you know, make sure you are, you know, watching what they do, keeping your distance. They will feint, they will do everything like that as well. It is like a real fight. You can do your head sways there as well, which I can't do at the moment, so we will learn that together, eh? I'm not nervous at the moment though, I am just doing what I'm doing. Keeping your jabs, you know, slowly learning the game as you go. Don't get uppercutted, it's not good. You know, we want to do some ducking and diving now and get everything in order, so I'm going to start throwing some combinations. I may get a little bit silent here, I need to focus. So, you know, always go for the body, go for the legs, don't always go for the head, you may not need it. Boom! Head kick! There you go, little things. May have lost this first round so far, but if we start pressing the action we will get in there. Go for the knees, go for the uppercuts, go for the hooks, go for the body, confuse him, jab, 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 uppercut. Keep your distance. If it's not working, throw those leg kicks, watch out for the check. Feint and go for the head kick, didn't work that time. Low, high. You'll see it might be a bit slow at the moment, but that's just because you are a slow fighter. You think it's boring at the moment? We'll pick up the pace. We'll go for the takedown. No, we won't. You need to make sure you are pressing the action though. You don't want it to be boring. I don't want it to be boring for you either, to be honest with you. So we'll go for the takedown. Oh, he's got me with a knee. He's got me with a great knee there. Switch your stance. Go for the head kick. Switch it back. You want to make sure you're doing everything right. You do not want to get caught in one of your first fights. That is ridiculous though. He is good, this guy. He is good. Go for the takedown. No. Go for the body. First round to him. See, you want to listen to your corner's advice when you get here, if you can. Although they're not saying anything, so who the hell cares? Round two. We're going to change the game a bit. His striking's good. We want to go for the elbows. The elbow's key. Circle away from the power end. Circle away. Get the elbows in. Press the action a bit more. Keep him off balance. Go for the takedown if you want. Don't get caught. Go for the... Always stay moving. That's a good key. Always stay moving. Can't move. Okay, so he's blocked that takedown. But you're alright, we're in a clinch here. We want to go over under. We want to defend. Keep your eyes on those prompts. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. We want to go for the... Best thing to go for here, honestly, is the Muay Thai clinch, if you can get it. Don't worry about the booing. Don't listen to them. Boom! Nay! Nay! And we're in! We're in! Oh, he's going to come back though, but that was a great little knee there. Make him aware. Make him aware that you are powerful. Now he's going to think I'm going to go for the leg kick again. Ah, but I've missed. I've gone too far. You know, you've got the foot. You know, eat some foot. Eat some foot. You know, keep him at the distance. Boom! Go for the takedown. Well, for some reason not. Go for the takedown now though. He's blocked it again. Always keep your eye on those prompts. Always defend. It will kill them. It'll drain the stamina. Don't worry about it so much. Don't panic. Best thing to do. And here we go. We're getting the backside. We're now going to go to the back mount and try and flatten him out. Flatten him out. Submission. Rear naked choke. Let's try it. It's alright. Posture up. Posture up. Defend. Make sure you can't get... Flatten him out again though. Can't do that. Defend them. Don't worry about it. Let your stamina recover. Flatten him out if you can. Posture up. Just get some little digs in. Posture up. Boom! Always defend. Don't waste your stamina. Just go in. Posture up if you can. Your stamina will drain. Don't worry about it. Posture up again. Always posture up. That's a good thing. Going for the elbow. Go for the stomach. Go for the stomach. Go for the stomach. Elbows. 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 Boom! Game over. Round 2 knockout there. That is mighty fine for me, I would say. Let's have a watch of the replay. There's a bit glitchy here and there, but you kept him away your distance. Yeah, look at those elbows. He had no chance. So the first round I did lose, not gonna lie, but winner by knockout, Mohawk McGregor. And there you go. That's the first fight that I'm going to do for you. I'll go through the stats quickly. So we both had stuns and wobbles. We both had significant strikes, but look at the difference there. I am going to go through the stats for you here. So we both had 1 stun or 1 wobble. We had both had good significant strikes. I had lots more though, more than double. Even more than that actually. Total strikes 72. I did miss a few there, as you can see. 136 I threw. He threw 47 in total, sorry. He threw 47 there, I only got 24. I went for 7 takedowns and missed them all, but still had 2 minutes of control. You can go through round by round if you want. You can look at this in more depth in the future. Round 2, great thing is, look at your stamina, look at the difference. And then here, look at the judges scoring. So apparently I won that first round anyway. That is surprising. I didn't think I'd won that. Honestly, judges scoring in UFC, and maybe even MMA further afield, it's questionable here and there. I think Johnny Hendricks and George St. Pierre think the first John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson fight. But yeah, we'll press continue. I'm never going to replay fights in this career mode, so if I lose, I lose. That's it. But we've gained some more followers, gained some more money. We can always look at the replays if you want as we go through. Comments down below what you want to see. Take a look at those little replays again. Still they're glitchy, but there we go. A little jabs, and look at those elbows again. Boom! Game over. So I think that's around about it. I'm just going to go through a little bit more with you, and you can just see how to get this started. Try EA Game Face as well, because it is brilliant. And, you know, I'd love to try this one day, but to be honest with you, I'm too nervous about getting punched in the face. So you can see we've got some more social media followers. All good, all great to see. So now the fight's over. I will now play Bodies by Dreadfully Distinct. This is all coming through my headset, but you will hear this hopefully, I do think. So now we're back to the menu screen there. Listen to my music again. Check out Dreadfully Distinct, artist on Spotify. Great artist. Anyway, this is now the screen, so we'll show you a quick little tutorial of what's going on here. So I have scanned my game face in, as I've said. We'll just take a quick little look at that one there, just to let you know what I look like. You'll see me soon, but I just need to keep it. You will see me soon, but I just do need to keep it to my ear. You will see me soon, but this is basically what I look like. Bar the tattoos on the legs and the arms. That's more of an ideal that I want. The hair at the moment, I do want it that colour again. That's the colour I got married with. It's currently a dark sort of maroon reddish, but I will be dyeing it to be in line with this. So yeah, you can see here all the general information quickly, all what I have got here. So my nickname is Napalm, and you will see here my actual social media handle is Mohawk McCarthy. You know, you can adjust the appearances and stuff, but I've scanned it in. That's what I want to do myself. Always take a look at the career tips as well. It's always great to see, and it does give you little bits of information, hence the reason why they're called career tips. But there we go. You can look at all this stuff here as well. So we've got some perks there that we'll go into later on. This is what you go into when you're learning new fighting techniques. This is what you learn when you... So here are the perks. So you can get these by learning new moves throughout your UFC career. We'll go into more detail with those later on. There are also other things that you can do. It's great game. There are also other things there are also other things that you can do on this game, but I'll go into this little goat status quickly just for you before I do leave. So as you can see, you've got submissions, knockouts, finishes, etc, etc. This is what you want to be building up. You want to get 5 performance records, 2 promotion records, and you need to be the greatest of all time. You need to be, as I will call Daniel Bryan this as well, the GOAT. So just before we go, we'll schedule the next fight so you can see where I'm coming from, and we might even go into a quick we might even show you who So what I will do here is I will just get my next fight off it, just so you can see with the route I'm going down, and just so you know what is going on with this. So my next fight will be at either World Fighting Alliance 21, and it is at World Fighting Alliance 21. It is against Kenny Walton of the United States, who is 6-1. I am 2-0 from Manchester, United Kingdom. I'm not actually from there, it's just the closest I could get. So we're going to accept this fight. I'm quickly going to show you what the training's like. I'm quickly going to show you what camp I'm going to next. I just wanted to show you the mum and dad's basement sort of thing first. So are we going to go wrestling with French roots? Sounds a bit George St. Pierre, that one there. Are we going to go Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or are we going to go to more of a striking gym? Well, this is the thing, and if you can see in the top at the top right hand corner, I have now got £8,200 and 41 followers. You can see who trains at this gym and who your trainers will be. You've got the different levels there, which is great as well. Now for me, I'm going to go Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My ideal fighter is Alexander Gustafsson. I do love Gustafsson. By the way, I do also think John Jones is an amazing fighter. I just don't like how he's going about it these days. So we'll go on to here. We can always see here, if we just go back for one, what gym rewards. So the learn rewards, top level fighter is light heavyweight, somebody I'm gunning for as well though, and you can see what the sort of things you get. You can see that Ben Rothwell is a premium one, he's a heavyweight, as you may know. You can see what he's like and what things you can learn from him. Forrest Griffin, brilliant fighter, one of the reasons I got into UFC, him and Stephan Bonner in the Ultimate Fighter Season 1. To be honest with you though, the reason I ended up fully getting into UFC, I started playing UFC Undisputed 2011. The reason why, I am a massive WWE fan. But to be honest with you, Brock Lesnar came over and started fighting here. No longer watching WWE, do here and there. NXT is more my sort of style, but you know, always check it. You know, check out the older stuff, the Attitude Era, 1997 and onwards, even maybe before that as well, if you are a little bit older than me. And then you have got other people that you can sort of learn off here. You know, different sort of things, and you can even go down to CB Dollaway, great fighter there. And then you get here and you're like, oh. So, Gil, you've got here as well. Santiago, you've got Erickson. Who are these? They're made up characters. EA have done this, you know. Maybe Gil is more of a fighter, we don't know. But we all know CB Dollaway. We all know, his name. We all know Forrest Griffin. We all know Ben Rothwell. And we all know Alexander Gustafsson. So this is where I'm fighting, training even. So this is where So this is where I'm going to train now for the next few weeks, and I might stick here for a while, to be honest with you, build up my levels and then move on. We never know. Are you sure you want to become a member of this gym for $3,000? Pounds. Yes I do. So that's next time. We've got the basic training partners there, so Connor Martin, Roy Erickson and Dalton Santiago. So that's who we're going to fight with there. Just give you a quick idea of how many weeks training. So it's going to be 4. That's what I'm going to do. It's cost me another £2,400 there, but that's absolutely fine. Oh, here we go. We'll leave it with this actually, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to respond throughout this. I'm going to go through it just like a natural progression. So, hey, I'm Mo McCarthy. You've been killing it in the WFA. Dana White was scouting talent on the So this is where I'll leave it. So here we are. I'm scheduling this fight for WFA 21, and I've got a little message there from Todd Green. So, hey at Mo McCarthy, you've been killing it in the WFA. Dana White will be scouting talent on the Looking for a Fight TV show on your next fight. What a show on, kid. This could be your ticket to the UFC. Well, how do I want to respond? I'll worry about that after my fight. I'll do my best to impress. No doubt this will be an easy path to UFC. Now, myself, I am more sort of this type of person, to be honest with you. I'll worry about it after my fight. But I'm going to go down the middle ground. I'll do my best to impress, because that's what you should always be doing. You should always be working hard, trying to achieve your goals, and trying to do your best to achieve them. And it's not about impressing other people, it's about doing it for yourself. But that's what we're going to do. Anyway, this has been Mo McCarthy. This is UFC Career Mode. This is fierce, strong, courageous. See you in a bit. Boom.